Okay, so welcome to another topic in math. This time we are going to talk about ratio, and we are now in the second quarter, week 1, and today's topic is the topic of the very first day of the week. So we are going to talk about ratio. Ratio is a way of comparing two or more quantities having the same units. Quantities may be separate entities or may be different parts of a whole. So stop sa teacher kadali because you need to take note of this very important point. Okay, pause sa kadali, teacher. Okay, so now let's proceed. In English, sa English ninyo nga subject, doon na mo'y topic nga adjective. Diba? Kanang adjective, those are words that is used to describe a noun or used to describe a person, a place, an animal, an event, or whatever na pwedeng ma-describe. Ang word nga gigamit sa pag-describe ana kay gitawag og adjective. Same pod sa math. By the way, ang kanang adjective sad, aside sa pag-describe ana sa person, place, animals, or things, adjective is also used to compare people, or it is used to compare two persons. For example, kinsay mas buutan, kinsay mas behave, kinsay mas taas, kinsay mas mubo. Kay mao na siya, usa na siya sa gamit sa adjective. In math, naa sa day kanang gamito na to pag-compare. Gitawag na siya og ratio. But in ratio, we are not comparing the physical appearance or the attributes of a person, an animal or things, but we are comparing the quantities. So again, ratio is a way of comparing two or more quantities having the same units. So ang atong i-compare, dili ang mga kinaiya, dili ang mga hitsura, kundi ang quantity. So na quantity, ang gidaghanon. So naatay duha or tulo ba ka buok nga atong i-compare, ang atong i-compare ang ilang gidaghanon. Mao na siya'y idea sa ratio. We are comparing the quantities. Okay, let's proceed. So we have here a situation. Okay, so the situation is, okay, everybody, kindly read the situation. Okay, so si Mr. Mosey, he has 5 daughters and 7 sons. So we are going to compare the daughters and the sons. At silang i-compare, pero dili na to i-compare ang ilang mga itsura or ang ilang mga kinaiya. We are going to compare the quantities, ang gidaghanon. Pila man kabuok daughters, okay, 5. Pila man kabuok sons, 7. So i-compare na itong gidaghanon. Kung sa kadaghan na ang sons compared sa daughters. So mao na sa idea sa ratio. So if we are going to express this situation using ratio, okay, actually there are, okay, let's read this one. How do we compare? Okay, everybody, basa. Okay, so how do we compare the number of daughters of Mosey to his sons using the concept of ratio? Okay, let's find out. Right, so there are actually 3 ways to write a ratio. Okay, first we have the word form. Okay, so since there are 5 daughters, so atong gibutangan diha, kita inyo there is 5, and then we use the word is to. Then since there are Mr. Mosey has 7 sons, so 5 is to 7. That is the word form. That is one way to express or to write a ratio. That is known as word form. 5, then there is a word is to 7. 5 is to 7. Second, second is the colon form. Okay, so instead of writing the word is to, So we have there 5, and then the symbol of colon kanang duha ka tuldok, and then 7. So 5 is to 7. So kanang colon basahon na siya as is to. So 5 colon 7 ang pagbasa na 5 is to 7. So it means that for every 5 daughters, he has 7 sons, or 5 is to 7. Okay, so we have also fraction form. So instead of reading that one as 5/7 or 5/7, we can read also that one as a ratio as 5 is to 7. So that is if we compare the daughters to the sons. What if we compare sons to daughters? Baliho na to. So mabali pud siya. That would be 7 is to 5. Okay, kung daughter to sons, 5 is to 7. Sons to daughter, that would be 7 is to 5. So di attentive kung unsay gipangayo sa problem, kung unsay gi-compare asay mag-una sa duha ka quantity, duha man ka quantity or more ang gi-compare. So kung unsay ni gipa-compare, tan-aw ninyo. So for example, i-compare ang daughters sa sons. So daughters unahon. Pila ka buok daughters kay quantity man. So 5 is to 7. Pila ka buok sons, 7. I-compare the sons to the daughters. So maguna ang 7. So the sons to daughters, that would be 7 is to 5. Okay? So let's try this. Let's try to express, or let us look at into this example. So we are going to compare the number of vowels to consonant in the word mathematics. So look at the word mathematics. So pila ka buok consonants, pila ka buok vowels. So, kung inyong i-count ang vowels, we have letter A, letter E, and letter I. Therefore, tulo ka buok vowels. Pila ka buok consonant? M, T, H, C, and S. So 5 ka buok consonants sa word nga mathematics. So how would you compare the number of vowels to consonant? Okay, that would be vowels to consonant. So vowels ang unahon. Pila ka buok vowels? 3. So that would be 3 is to 5. Then how about kung balihon? Consonant to vowels. That would be 5 is to 3. Again, vowels to consonant, 3 is to 5. Consonant to vowels, 5 is to 3. So, depende na sa gipangayo. Okay? Let's proceed. Okay, now, in your notebook, right? Kindly get your notebook faster. Okay? And then, I want you to answer this one in your notebook. You are given 5 seconds for each number. Therefore, you have 20 seconds to answer this activity. Okay, let's start. 20 seconds. Okay, by the way, how to answer this one? As you can see, example number 1, we have there 7 wins and 2 losses in a basketball game. So in a colon form, mao na siyang makita niyo diha 7, and then na colon nga symbol, and then 2. That is 7 is to 2. 7 is to 2. 7 wins man. Then duha ka buok pildi. So you are going to fill in the missing part. So unsa may fraction form niya, saan man pagsuwat sa iyang fraction form, mao na i-answer niyo diha. And then sa number 2, 4 girls to 9 boys. So given ang fraction nga lubos maklaro, that is 4 9th, 4 over 9, 4 9th, 4 is to 9. So inyong i-answer po ang colon form niya. Then number 3, that is 3 cups of sugar for every 5 cups of flour. So given ang fraction form, 3 is to 5, you are going to write the colon form. And lastly, for number 4, the colon form is given 2 men for every 5 cups of rice. Okay, so colon form 2 is to 5. So how are you going to write the fraction form? 20 seconds starts now. Okay, so let's check your work. Okay, you can check your own work honestly. So these are the answer. For number 1, we have 7 halves. 4 girls to 9 boys. We have 4 is to 9. Okay, butangan rin na siya og colon sa tunga. Then, number 3, 3 is to 5, colon form. And then 2/5 for number 4. Okay, next. Sa ubos sa inyong notebook, please. Example number 2. What is the ratio of circles to squares? So you are going to count first. Iphadaan pila ka buok circles na nakita, and then ipon po ninyo pila ka buok ang rectangles, and then you are going to find the ratio of squares to rectangles. So pila may answer? It means pila ka buok circles, so 1, 2, 3. Pila ka buok rectangles, 3, 6, 7. So 3 is to 7. Means that for every 3 circles, there are 7 rectangles. Okay? Okay, let's read this together. Okay, dungan nagbasa. Ready? Dungan ha, dungan. 1, 2, 3, basa. Okay, so the order in which the ratio is expressed is important. The order of the terms in a ratio must correspond to the order of objects being compared. Mao na sa kung ingon ganiha, dili pwede balihon. Kung unsay unang gipangayo gipa-compare mao to sa, for example, boys to girls. O ang number of boys unahon ninyo og butang sa ang number of girls. Okay, important kay na sila. Okay, so in your notebook, I want you to write the ratio of this figures. Okay, so you are going to answer in 3 forms. So for every number, you are going to answer tulo ka buok answer sa kada number. So for example, squares to circles. So inyong iphondaan pila ka buok squares. Ipon sa inyo pila ka buok circles sa inyo siyang i-compare. So since tulo ka buok ang gipangayo, so ang usa, letter A, it must be word form. So katurang na word na is to. Letter B, butang diha, colon form, and then ang letter C, fraction form. Okay, so again, kada number, tulo ka buok answer. Letter A, what is the word form? Isuwat niyo ang word form. Letter B, colon form, and letter C, the fraction form. You are given 1 minute to answer that activity. Diretso rag answer. Ayaw ko piya. So, again, basahan ako. Number 1, squares to circles. Number 2, triangles to rectangles. Number 3, circles to squares. Number 4, rectangles to triangles. Pwede rin i-post ni teacher kung lugos maklaro para inyong tarongon o count. Okay, so 1 minute starts now. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so this time, okay, write the ratios of the following illustration. Okay, so answer this one in your notebook. Okay, pwede ra. Diretso ra answer. Sons to heart. Number 2, hearts to the total number of figures. Number 3, sons to total number of figures. Hearts to sons, total number of figures to sons. So, ang pasabot sa total number of figures, okay, so example, number 1, sons to hearts. Ipunin nyo pila ka buok sun, pila ka buok hearts. So, compare. Okay, using colon form. Colon form lang ta, colon form. And then, sa hearts to total number of figures, ipunin nyo pila ka buok tanan. Pila ka buok figure tanan. Kung ang sagol na, ang heart, ang sun. Sagol tanan, mauna sila ang total number of figures. Hearts to the total number of figures, so pila makabuok hearts, pila kabuk figure tanan including sa sun, naon sa pag-compare. Okay, so pwede na i-post sa teacher. Okay, so this time we have a situation. Ramona scored a total 18 points in a 20 item math test. Again, so basahon na to, dungan, ready, basa. Okay, so nag-test sila si Ramona, 18 niyang score niya, 20 kabuok ang 20 kutob ang test niya, 18 niyang score, meaning duha kabuok yang wrong. Okay, question number 1. what is the ratio of the number of correct answers to the number of incorrect answers? Okay, balik ko na to. 18 ang yung score, 20 kutob ang test. Ang total number of tests is 20. 18 ang correct answers. So, duha ka book wrong. Question number 1. Write the ratio of the number of correct answers to the number of incorrect or wrong answers. Okay. So, if it is a fraction, simplify na yun. But, we are using the column form. Okay. So, pwede na i-pose. Okay, number 2, what is the ratio of the number of incorrect answers to the total number of test items? Guys, banatan ko. So, pwede na sa i-pose. Number 3, what fraction of the total number of test items is the number of correct answers? What fraction of the total number of test items is the number of correct answers? So, to understand the question, pwede rin na i-post sa teacher. Okay, we have here letter B. 1/3 of Jose's money is equal to 1/4 of Diwa's money. Find the ratio of Jose's money to Diwa's money. Okay, pwede rin na i-post. Okay, number 2 and number 3. Alright, so thank you so much and magbinutan pirmi kay mauna sa importante. Talent is useless if wala tayo proper attitude. Proper attitude is better than talent. So thank you so much, and that is the essence of learning math, that we may be able, the essence of learning math is that we may be able to solve problems in the real life. Okay, so that's all. Peace.